India is at the forefront of setting clean energy goals. I think Honorable Prime Minister has announced a net zero target by 2070.
So welcome, sir. So what's your perspective on India's role as a rapid growing economy in achieving a renewable energy like a target?
Look, what is India's role? I think India is at the forefront of setting clean energy goals. I think Honorable Prime Minister has announced a net zero target by 2070. And by 2030, in the shorter term, we've got a 500 gigawatt plan, which is phenomenal. Probably places us in the top 2 economies of the world. I mean, barring the Chinese, it probably would be the largest renewable energy program out there. And I think we've got the whole ecosystem going. So we have wind, we have solar, we have battery coming up in a big way. And I think it's India's time, and I think we should be a clean nation in the next 10 years.
So in your panel discussion, you talked about China. So my question to you is, how are we ahead of China, or how are we planning to move ahead of China or to beat China in this in renewable energy sector especially?
Look, I think let's put it like this. So the renewables is a large space, right? You're looking at wind, solar, you're looking at EV and green hydrogen. Having said that, on the solar side, I think we've woken up late. We now have a PLI scheme, so we're incentivizing people to manufacture. Globally, the solar ecosystem has been controlled by China all these years. The American and European companies have been dominated. I think in the next 2 to 3 years, you should see India take off, thanks to the PLI scheme. In terms of the wind sector, I think India's got global capacities. We compete with the best. We are the lowest cost producers. We have the best quality standards. We had a painful transition in the sector, but I think the next 3 to 4 years, you're probably going to see massive companies, or at least 2 or 3 key players, grow exponentially on the wind side.
So what are your future plans for INOXGFL Group? Any milestone you are expecting?
Look, let's put it like this. I think, fortunately for us, we are, as a group, in all the sectors, which are the sunrise sectors. So we are one of the largest wind turbine producers in the country. I think we see that growing exponentially now with the sector taking off. We're setting up India's largest battery chemical complex. I think that business, we're setting up capacities not just for capturing the Indian market, but also capacities for global markets. I think that's a play where we would be one of the largest global players.
So any special message to the new Indian viewers, the youngsters who are who look up to you, or who are planning to have a career in this field?
In renewables?
Yeah.
Look, I think renewables is a sector whose time has come now, so it's not a futuristic sector. I think it's a great area to be in. Depends what your qualifications are, but I think there's phenomenal opportunity across the entire EV ecosystem, the renewable ecosystem, the services ecosystem. I think the only mantra which I mentioned earlier as well is you need to be passionate about whatever you're doing, and there's no shortcut to hard work. So if you're passionate and you add hard work, I call that equal to good luck. Because people keep waiting. Mera time nahi aaya, maine ye nahi kiya. You have to keep working hard. Be passionate about your goals. I'm sure you will succeed. So yeah, I hope your viewers the best of wishes. And
for such fine news breaks and video features from ground on your mobile phones, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, The New Indian, by clicking on the bell icon. Also, follow us on the social media handles on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook and Co.